We're going to have to continue to grow, and the best football is still ahead.
And the Bears are packing on the pounds to get ready for winter hibernation. The best ways to help you avoid an unwanted encounter. They're cute to look at.
Oh, sure.
But probably don't want to get close.
When you hold on to your winter fat all year round, you're prepared.
Yeah.
Then you don't have a problem.
They're just going to go up to Jason and be like, what's up, bud?
Yeah. You ready to hibernate?
He knows where the good food is.
I sure do.
Not 20,000 calories a day worth, though.
Oh, that would be so.
Sounds good.
Oh, great. Let's start with some hot buttered toast.
Oh, it's your favorite.
It's looking nice outside, Lisa, ahead of tonight's game, of course, or
Yeah.
anything else you want to do. Huh?
Beautiful. I mean, yesterday it actually was kind of a little chilly in the afternoon. Definitely very fall-like, you're right. Timing-wise, this is when it's supposed to happen, right? A beautiful shot here from Long's Peak. Well, yeah, I guess there is a little snow still left there on it. We had a few light snow showers over the past couple of days on some of those high mountain passes. Today, though, you're going to find more 50s, 60s. A chance for a few spotty showers in the mountains with some building clouds today. But for eastern Colorado and the metro area, it's going to be sunshine and 70s today. So not as much of a chill in the air here this afternoon, which is great for the football game. We're going to see by tailgate time that high of 72, upper 60s right before kickoff, upper 50s to near 60 by 9 o'clock. So you'll definitely want to layer up. It will get cool after sunset. Nice today, cooler tomorrow. We're tracking a cold front tomorrow, a weak one, but it is going to bring more cloud cover and a chance for some Friday showers and a cool down. I'll show you what that looks like on Futurecast hour by hour. Jason, coming up.
Let me show you what it looks like up to the north side of town, where we have some heavy-duty stop-and-go traffic. Unfortunately, that southbound side of I-25 here by Berthoud, we have a crash from the camera back here at Johnson's Corner. There is some of that slow-and-go traffic all the way down to that crash, and you can see the drive time right now is right around 45 minutes. So it's going to be a heavy slow-and-go traffic mess for you, unfortunately. Still seeing delays on eastbound I-76. Usually we see the traffic on the westbound side heavy. There was a crash in there. It's all cleared up. There is still a crash in the left lane northbound I-25 between Spear and I-70. That's the drive time right now, 35 minutes coming up from Broadway all the way through there, and just heavy stop-and-go traffic in some of those other usual spots like Highway 36 out to the west side of town. By the way, Harlan, remember, Harlan is closed under I-70 right now. Sheridan is your alternate.
Well, Colorado's official state website is still offline right now after a cyber attack. The state has set up a temporary site to help people access services. Other states' government websites have also been targeted. And we know earlier this week, a Russian hacking group said it would attack Colorado's and other websites in connection to the growing tensions between Russia and NATO over the war in Ukraine.
It's that time of year again when bears are scouring for anything to eat. They've been climbing trees and they're really trying to pack on the weight for winter hibernation. But Denver 7's Jessica Crawford has a warning from Colorado Fish and Wildlife because they have been spotted near homes.
Yeah, this is the time of year where bears are eating nonstop, and one place where they love to stop for a meal is a trash can like the ones out here in this Lone Tree neighborhood. And as bears prepare to hibernate, they have to eat a lot.
I definitely want to remind folks that bears are currently in hyperphagia. That's the time of year when they spend up to 20 hours a day trying to eat more than 20,000 calories to fatten up for winter, getting ready for hibernation.
This bear was tranquilized and relocated from Littleton this weekend when it spent more than a day near Ken Carl and Kipling. And this Douglas County bear, well, the sheriff's office sent us this video showing the bear going right for a deputy's trash can on the west side of the county. There was just kitty litter inside, though, and that bear moved on quickly. That wasn't the case for this bear in Highlands Ranch, though. On Tuesday near MacArthur Ranch Road, it passed out in a tree after eating fermented apples. So what can you do to reduce your risk of coming face to face with a bear? CPW has a ton of tips, and here are the big three. Don't put your trash out until the morning. Keep all the doors and windows locked, and don't leave food or strong air fresheners in your car because they can get inside of those too. And if you do encounter a bear, then back up and give it space. Over the weekend, a man in Newcastle heard some rustling in his yard, so he went out to check and see what it was, and there was a bear. That bear did attack him, but that man is going to be okay. In Lone Tree, I'm Jessica Crawford, Denver 7.
Well, as the bears try to fatten up, it is officially Fat Bear Week. It's a March Madness bracket of brown bears in Katmai National Park in Alaska. And so these bears are actually competing for the title of the champion of chubbiness here.
We got to celebrate these magnificent creatures
Oh,
here.
yeah.
I love that one.
Love it. They can just, they can do whatever they want at that size right now. The park is letting people vote on their favorite.
I think it brings awareness to the overall conservation issue of brown bears in the Alaskan ecosystems. You know, they're so dependent on salmon, and I think if we can educate people on this species, it might make us more inclined to want to protect their ecosystem.
Watch a live stream at Katmai Park there.
Oh, wow.
This is so cool. Yeah, you can see a few of the bears out right now. I love seeing the little babies too, the cubs. You can continue voting throughout the week, and we'll hopefully find out who the winner is and let you know. Oh.
Looking at our entire team, we haven't played our best football as a team in all three phases, you know, whether it be defense, special teams, or offense. I think that there's still so much more to improve on. All the guys are getting used to each other, and that's just something that we're going to have to continue to grow, and the best football is still ahead.
If you've watched any of the Broncos games this year, I think you would agree with the head
would
coach
hope.
there. We are hoping for some good football and that the Broncos come out strong in prime time tonight.
Yeah, as we take a live look at Empower Field, we had a nice Broncos sunrise this morning, so maybe that's a good sign of things to come when the Colts and Broncos play tonight on Denver 7, our sister station. You can tune that in. And it's kind of a must-win now for a team that's really still trying to gel.
Yeah, at least to get on the winning side of things again. Denver 7 Sports Director Lionel Bienvenu is breaking down the keys to tonight's victory.
Well, here we are, 5 games into the season, and the Broncos are facing a game they must win to stay relevant in the playoff race and to keep Broncos country from just blowing up. The Colts have the worst offense in the league. They average 14 points a game. They have 1 victory in 4 games. If they come in here and beat the Broncos at Mile High on national TV, prime time, I don't want to think about what might happen. So to make sure that doesn't happen, here's what the Broncos have to do to win. The keys to the game. First, let Russ cook. It's time to ride. Turn Russell Wilson loose. He's coming off his best game as a Bronco. Use a moving pocket, bootlegs, play action. If Coach Nate Hackett will just open things up, play calling with a sense of urgency, the Broncos will put up points. Second, don't quit trying to run the ball with Javonte Williams out for the season. Give it to Melvin Gordon. Forget the fumbles. He plays best with a chip on his shoulder, and boy, does he ever have something to prove right now. Now look, he's going to be booed by the fans tonight, but let him use that to run the rock with passion and anger. But please, Melvin, please hold on to the ball. If the Broncos get over 100 yards rushing, that opens it up for Russ, and they will win this game. Third, get pressure on Colts quarterback Matt Ryan. Talk about fumbling. He's dropped the ball 9 times in the 4 games. And look, I know Randy Gregory's out, but Chubb and Browning and Bonito, this should be a feeding frenzy at the quarterback. Ryan's also thrown 5 picks in 4 games. So get to Ryan, and the Broncos will get another mark in the win column. Now, look, there are other keys to victory, and Broncos Insider Troy Rank has them all covered for you right now on Denver7.com. Log on and read all about it.
And a reminder that Denver 7 is the only station in town broadcasting the game. Our coverage kicks off over on Denver 7 at 5 p.m. Kickoff for the game is just after 6 o'clock, and then our special post-game coverage immediately follows the game. So ABC's Thursday night primetime premieres will air right here on Local 3 instead, starting with Station 19 at 7 p.m.
All right.
Grey's Anatomy still going strong.
It sure is. It sure is.
I can't believe it.
Weather-wise, gorgeous. You know, I've a couple of girlfriends of mine that go with their husbands to all the games. They never miss these early ones because it's nice weather.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how people sit through it in the snow.
Some of the sub-freezing ones.
Diehards, yeah.
Gorgeous today, though. So I bet my girlfriends will be out there. We should see by about 4 o'clock, plenty of sunshine. Tailgating was 72 degrees at that point, and then upper 60s right before kickoff. It is going to be a nice one, you guys, today. Cooler tomorrow. We'll talk more about tomorrow's cold front coming up.
Well, still ahead, no more blackouts. A huge development overnight when it comes to watching Avalanche and Nuggets games on local TV.
And punching out Parkinson's. We'll take you to the Front Range Gym, giving patients a new way to stave off the debilitating effects of Parkinson's disease.